student-powered voice. We are your one, all this keeps. We are open to all for all. Here we speak freely. Here we think critically. Here we broadcast creatively. Our mission is clear. To side bring every flare. To stand with the silence. To remind every student your voice matters. Together we are more than just a stand on. We are moments. We are Falcon.
What's up, listeners? Welcome, because today is not just any day on Select FM. This right here is our special pilot episode. And guess what? It's all in English.
That's right. We're stepping out of our comfort zone, switching things up, and bringing you a full-on English vibe for the very first time. And honestly, it feels kind of exciting, right?
A little scary, but mostly fun. Don't worry though, we're keeping it chill just like always. Same as new language. Although, Stingray, I gotta say, your English accent is going to steal the spotlight today.
Hey, don't start roasting me on air already. My accent's classy, thank you very much. Why did you laugh? That one was fine. I mean, I can, but the accent makes it sound so awkward. Why did you keep laughing?
Tutup buku zip bag, keluar pintu sekolah. Main still replay semua yang dah dibuat lah. Langkah slow tapi kepala laju fikir. Plan untuk esok tak sempat nak tidur fikir. Balik rumah, shoes off, buka playlist. Lo-fi on tapi hati still restless. Mama tanya makan, sekejap lah nak sambung cerita dengan geng punya drama. Sembang selepas kelas, from the street to the desk, tak pernah malas. Balik rumah sambung topik panas. Grup chat meletup, tak pernah puas, yeah. Sembang selepas kelas, mix BM and English kita buat bebas. Ideas flow laju macam deras. Kita keep it real, tak kira masa, yeah.
I just remembered something that's really mind-blowing in like a negative way.
Okay, tell me, how?
I just read in the news. There's this one video that seems to be obviously bullying. One guy on right hand, another guy is holding him on the left hand, and the other guy holding on the right leg, and the other guy, the last guy, holding him in the left leg.
So wait, like one person per limb?
Yes.
And
so
what were they doing?
Carry him up. Okay, so like there's a pole, and like just right at the pole, in between, they drag him countless times, the pole towards his crotch.
Oh, that just sounds like medieval torture, if anything.
And they did like 3 times until the victim starts like, screaming. Because he was in pain.
Who wouldn't
obviously
be screaming in pain? That sounds horrible.
Yeah. So the thing is the fact that when the parents of the victim went to police, they denied the accusation and decide to say it's not bullying because the victim himself said it was just a joke. So do you really think that's okay?
Honestly, no. Like, first of all, good on the parents for taking action and reporting it to the police. It is a common thing when it comes to people who are victimized in their friend circles, right? Where they are the receiver of bullying and social abuse by their friends to defend their friends in hopes of getting their validation. The kid saying, oh no, it's just a joke, is probably him trying to show the bullies who he considers his friends that, hey, see, I'm cool like you. I'm not going to snitch. It's probably that he's trying to appeal to them to get their approval, or he's worried about the backlash that might happen towards him if he does commit to saying that they are bullies.
Yeah.
Also, what's worse too, right? The police basically, wait, if you said that you saw this on the news, right?
Yep.
Was the police statement also in the article?
Yes.
Oh, that's, okay. What I'm worried about now, because I'm thinking, that means other people now can do this. Because then the police can just brush it off as it being a joke.
Yes. Is that the fact that they just deny it without doing at least something about it? The victim himself denied that he was bullied. That's the problem.
But then again, that also brings the question, what right does law have to, prosecute someone when it's I'm not saying bullying is a minor case, that's definitely extreme.
Yep.
But in comparison to things like domestic abuse, right?
Yes.
This is relatively tame. And so that puts into question, are the police just putting their attention somewhere else? Or are they being negligent? Are they backed up with extra work? Or are they just ignoring this for no reason?
It's students, You don't
Exactly.
expect them to tell the truth because they have this mindset of them. So adults, the one with better mindset, better thinking, should take more
Action?
take more action on this.
Hope the kid gets justice.
Justice.
Okay, no, it's like such a tone shift, like, man, that sucks. Justice. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of the kid, but oh my god.
Sembang lepas kelas hanya di Select FM. We say no to bully. Tune in di Select FM.
I have a riddle for you. Why are piggy banks so wise?
I don't know. Why are piggy banks so wise?
Because they are filled with common sense.
Okay. Anyways, moving on before I get bullied. Today we're bringing you fun topics, good laughs, and of course music to keep the vibes rolling.
So stick around, lean back, and enjoy this pilot ride with us. Who knows, if you guys love it, maybe this won't be the last all-English episode.
Sounds like a challenge for our listeners. Let us know if you're vibing with this.
Alright, let's get the show started. This is DJ Itik,
And DJ Stingray,
bringing you the first ever all-English pilot episode,
only on Select FM.
Who's there be about?
You know when your mom is relaxing on the couch after having done some work and it's been like 20 minutes, you go up to her to ask her something and you hear on her phone those very iconic Candy Crush sound effects. What? Eh?
Soda pop.
Oh my god, yeah. Candy Crush.
Golden sun is sinking low, painting fire on the sea. Waves are dancing at our feet, wild and running free. Laughter echoing through the breeze, footprints in the sand. Heart so light, the world feels right, with music in our hands. We're young and alive,
The game that, at least in the eyes of children, is synonymous with mothers or aunts just relaxing in their free time. But here's the question. Why do so many elderly people love playing Candy Crush?
I'm not sure as well because basically it's just like the same game again and again on the same level, just a bit different, but basically the same.
Okay, I have played Candy Crush myself.
Oh my god, you're an old person.
I am not old. Excuse me, DJ Itik. I have played Candy Crush, and at least from what I remember, because it was years ago, mind you, as you go on, because the levels, there's like over 900 of them, so at least there's variety.
But it's just the same as going up to your study level, you know. At first you're in Form 1, it's a bit hard. Form 2, different topics, same subjects, but just harder. Form 3, same subjects, same teacher, a bit harder.
And then Form 4,
Form
5, and then either Form 6 or
like
university, so on, yeah.
And you call them what? School. Study. It's the same.
Well, one of the theories I've thought about, right? Because this is just something I like to think about when I'm bored, just pondering random questions. Is it because of just how simple yet addictive the gameplay is? Because it doesn't require, for example, if you wanted to play an action platform shooter like, let's say, Apex Legends or Warframe, right? These games have a heavy emphasis on moving around the map at high speeds, pulling off like movement combos and attacking your enemies with a flurry of different abilities. That seems it would be too high octane and intense for someone like a mom. And plus, I doubt they would like the whole themes of shooting and killing people.
My mom plays that.
Your mom plays shooter games? Excuse me, DJ Itik?
Yes, like this one game. It's like an old game where there's like you have to shoot every bad guys in there. She even beat the level of where my brother was stuck.
You know the common trope of as a young child playing video games, you have to ask your older brother for help. Imagine being the older brother asking your mom for help. I mean, granted, everyone has their own taste. While Candy Crush might be common, it's not against the law for like a mother to say. It wouldn't be abnormal if you came home and saw your mom on your gaming PC playing Left 4 Dead.
Okay, mostly Candy Crush are for moms. Because if you say dad, I mean, a lot of dads play a lot of shooting games more.
Yeah. Like, one of my friends, right? She told me how when she came home from her tuition, she was super tired and she was looking for her dad around the house a bit because she wanted to ask him a question, I think. And when she found him, he was like, okay, she set the scene. She said, quote, I heard the TV was mostly quiet, but you could hear the distinct sounds of Call of Duty. He was on the couch, leaning forward and looking super focused. He had his headset on and was telling his teammates, he was speaking in Malayu, but roughly in English, he was saying, to the left, the guy's in the building.
Imagine you come home, search for your dad, there he is, playing Call of Duty. The children could actually participate and enjoy it.
Exactly. That also just gave me the vision in my head of let's say a parent and their child is playing Call of Duty and they start trash talking the enemies, right?
Yep.
And then afterwards the dad is like, okay, while I agree with you trash talking, you shouldn't curse at the guy. And then the child says, well, I was better than him. And so the dad challenges the kid to a 1v1.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh my god.
So I guess we both agree it's a good thing for parents or older people above 40 to play games because it does have some pros in it.
Exactly.
Less cons because of the choices of games and their age. Their mindset is different, not easily influenced.
Exactly.
Yeah. Some people age like wine, but you age like poison. Yeah. 50 years deep, but no wisdom found. Still dragging names, still tearing down. Your crown ain't gold, it's rust and lies. A queen of shadows in your own disguise. Yeah. Growing old, growing cold, that's your legacy told. Every rumor that you spread is just the same story sold. You thought age brings respect, but it just made you bold. To be evil in the daylight with a heart made of mold. Wrinkles show the battles, but not the kind you won. They're maps of manipulation, scars of damage done. Pick your prey so carefully. The weak you can control, but deep inside your empire, you're empty in the soul. Life could've made you kinder, but bitterness you chose. You're not fear, cause you're stronger. Just fear cause you impose. Growing old, growing cold, every year you unfold. Not a matriarch of wisdom, just a tale retold. When they speak of your name, it won't shine, it won't glow. Just a warning for the world of how not to grow.
We are an independent, student-powered voice. We are your one, though all this is keeps. We are open to all for all. Here we speak freely. Here we think critically. Here we broadcast creatively. Our mission is clear. To side bring every flare. To stand with the silence. To remind every student your voice matters. Together we are more than just a channel. We are moments. We are Falcon FM.
Time. It's what all of us need, it's what all of us have, and it's what we all want the most. Welcome back to Select FM. I'm DJ Stingray. What I've noticed recently is from the most recent game I'm playing, it seems to be one of those grinding games, meaning the game itself is one that there's multiple different tasks and multiple different rewards that you can build up to, except they require multiple hours worth of investment. So when you're invested in the game and you genuinely love playing it, you're in this catch-22 situation where, do I want to spend like 10 hours farming to get the wishes I need for this character? Or do I want to spend 30 ringgit to buy the resources I need or to buy the character outright, depending on which game you're playing? Other good examples of this would be games like Zenless Zone Zero or Withering Waves. It's all good and fun to play games. No one's going to disagree with you on that. But the issue comes, children lack impulse control. And with SPM season coming up very soon, I see multiple of my friends and people online talking about how they have trouble managing their time because of their, well, maybe it might be extreme to say, borderline addiction with playing these games.
The smell of burning leaves takes me home again. A house on the hilltop where the wine's been. Wildflowers in the breeze, colors falling free. A majestic view calling back to me. Whispers in the sky. Memories never die. On the hill I stand, home within my hand.
Now, I can't even really blame them because, well, fun is fun. Kids will be kids, but at the same time, for those approaching big tests, be it SPM or not, you need to understand that your time needs to be managed properly. If you spend all of your free time just playing video games, it might be relaxing, but then you'll be neglecting other aspects of your health or well-being that you need to address in your free time. It's a hard bullet to swallow, but the best advice for anyone who is struggling with trying to quit out of a game, at least temporarily, while they're preparing for some big event, be it like exams, like I said, would be to just distance yourself from it. It can almost be like an addiction, which is worrying, but you need to wean yourself off of it to make sure that you can use the time you need for the tasks at hand. And don't worry, the game will be there when you come back. It's commonly known that these games will use FOMO, or fear of missing out, with limited time events to get people scared and continue to play. Because, oh, if I take a week off the game, I'm gonna lose out on these characters or these abilities. But remember, other ones will always come. The game will still be there, and you'll still be able to have fun later on. It's important to know that you need to get off the game now if you have something pending to do, and you can get on it later when you're done with everything else. This level of self-control is something that must be instilled in people, especially for those who will be entering into 18 years old soon and going to be entering the adult world, either with college or with work. Just remember to prioritize what you need when you need it.
You're the poison seep beneath my skin, a blackened root that feeds on within.
Cold shadows cast by your silent stare, a cage of whispers heavy with despair.
Yeah, you build your thrones on bones I broke.
A puppeteer pulling every hope.
Your love's a plague, a sinking grave.
I'm drowning slow in the life you gave.
You're my death penalty, inked in my veins, a silent execution, no need for chains. Toxic thorns tearing flesh from me, bound to the sentence eternally.
Your words are ash that choke my breath, a funeral pyre where dreams meet death.
I walk a line of broken glass, each step a scar, a shattered past. You build your thrones on bones I broke.
A puppeteer pulling every hope.
Your love's a plague, a sinking grave.
I'm drowning slow in the life you gave.
You're my death penalty, inked in my veins, a silent execution, no need for chains. Toxic thorns tearing flesh from me, bound to the sentence eternally.
But from these ashes, I'll rise reborn, a phoenix burning through the scorn. No longer captive, no longer blind. I'll leave your darkness far behind.
Death's penalty, inked in my veins, a silent execution, no need for chains. Toxic thorns tearing flesh from me, bound to the sentence eternally. You're my death penalty, inked in my veins, a silent execution, no need for chains. Toxic thorns tearing flesh from me, bound to the sentence eternally.
Oh, oh, oh. Sembang lepas kelas hanya di Select FM. We say no to bully. Tune in to Select FM.
Welcome back to Select FM, all English, where we discuss interesting topics together. The topic now is about stars, but not in Hollywood. We're diving into astrology versus astronomy. Are the stars guiding our future, or just giant balls of gas burning billions of miles away?
Exactly. Some people check their horoscope before a big exam or date, while others pull out a telescope to see Saturn rings. But where do these two worlds, belief and science, meet? And where do they totally disagree?
Let's start with the basics. Astronomy is the science of studying planets, stars, galaxies, basically the physics of the universe.
And astrology is the belief that the positions of those planets and stars can shape our personality, destiny, and even how our day will go. So, if Mercury is in retrograde, well, good luck!
What's wild is that thousands of years ago, astronomy and astrology were actually the same thing. Ancient Babylonians and Egyptians studied the skies for farming seasons, but also for omens and guidance.
Right, and it wasn't until science advanced that the two fields split apart. Astronomy became evidence-based, while astrology remained more symbolic and spiritual.
You drift like stardust in the velvet night, a phantom glow in the silence of twilight. Whispers of galaxies curling your gaze, an enigma enigma wrapped in celestial haze. Weightless, we dance in cosmic streams, where time dissolves and fades to dreams. Strange yet tender, you hold the light, guiding me through the endless flight. Born from whispers of distant suns, a spectral flame that gently runs out beyond the sky, serene expanse. My beautiful alien, lost in your trance. Your voice, a song of nebulous seas, echoes of cosmic symphonies. In your eyes, the cosmos unfurls, a secret language of distant worlds. Weightless, we dance in cosmic streams, where time dissolves and fades to dreams. Strange yet tender, you hold the light, guiding me through the endless flight. Born from whispers of distant suns, a spectral flame that gently runs out beyond the sky, serene expanse. My beautiful alien, lost in your trance. An alien touch, soft as moonbeams kiss, together waiting through celestial bliss. Far from the reach of mortal eyes, we sail beyond the boundless skies. Born from whispers of distant suns, a spectral flame that gently runs out beyond the sky, serene expanse. My beautiful alien, lost in your trance.
Here's the thing. Astrology is still super popular. Horoscope, zodiac compatibility, TikTok, star signs memes. People love them.
Yeah, maybe because it feels personal. Like if the universe had a message for you, it gives comfort or even just entertainment. Humans love finding patterns, even in the stars. But astronomy, that's where the telescopes come in. It gives us satellites, GPS, space travel, and even proof that we're just a tiny part in a massive galaxy.
Meanwhile, astrology can't really be tested in a lab. Scientists call it pseudoscience. But fans of astrology say not everything meaningful needs to be proven. Sometimes it's about belief and perspective. Okay, let's test this. I'll read today's horoscope for Aries. You'll face a big challenge today, but the determination will bring success.
Wow, well, that's so vague. It could apply to literally anyone. But hey, if it boosts your confidence, why not?
And fun fact, astronomically speaking, the constellation Aries is made up of stars light years apart, totally unrelated to each other.
So maybe astronomy explains how the stars are, and astrology explains how the stars make us feel. Both in their own way keep us fascinated with the night sky.
Exactly. Whether you believe in horoscope or telescopes, just don't forget to look up every once in a while.
And just like that, we've reached the end of our very first all-English pilot episode right here on Select FM.
Yeah, can you believe it? We actually made it through in English. Thank you, listeners, for sticking with us through this pilot.
Exactly. Your support means everything, and if you enjoyed this English ride, let us know. Who knows? This might just be the start of more episodes like this.
Alright, time to wrap it up. This is DJ Itik
And DJ Stingray.
signing off from Select FM, where the vibes never end. Santai-santai berilmu, sama-sama kita membanteras budi.
Buku dah tutup teng pun senyap, tapi cerita kita masih berlari. Gelak kecil selit antara penat, rahasia kecil jadi milik sendiri. Langit petang mula berwarna, angin bawa bau padang basah. Esok ada lagi ujian, entah lulus entah tidak. Tapi saat ini kita cuma mau sembang selepas kelar.